What's going on, everybody? I'm Devontae, and you're watching MajorFilmEvents.com. Today I'm at the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences for the NewFilmmakers Los Angeles Hispanic and Latino Film Festival. Today we'll be showcasing and spotlighting global filmmakers from all across the world. We have filmmakers from Guam, Venezuela, anything you can think of, we have it here. So make sure you stay tuned to MajorFilmEvents.com.
We are NewFilmmakers Los Angeles. We are a film organization that supports, highlights, connects, educates emerging filmmakers from all around the world, and we actually do a monthly film festival, so we're a little bit different than a lot of the organizations that hold an annual festival. We actually do a mini festival once a month, every month, 12 months a year. So tonight, it's part of our series called InFocus, and InFocus is a spotlight on diversity and international cinema. So this specific InFocus is in celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, and we're partnered with somebody very special tonight, the Academy, the Oscars, which is amazing. And so we're very pleased to have them on board, not only to have them on board for our organization, but more importantly to have them on board for the filmmakers who we're showcasing tonight, because it just really helps to shine a light on those filmmakers who are emerging filmmakers and are independent filmmakers and otherwise really would not have this sort of audience that new filmmakers and new filmmakers partnered with the Academy can really bring to them. So it's pretty awesome. And we've got filmmakers from every corner of the globe tonight. We have filmmakers from Peru, Mexico, Guatemala, Venezuela, Spain, and Cuba. So, and then right here in LA. So we have filmmakers from all over, so we're super excited. Yeah.
So how do you feel that the perspective from filmmakers out of the country differ to filmmakers here, since you do film festivals every month?
Yeah, so I mean, I love filmmakers from everywhere, but I think what's awesome about having filmmakers, as someone who lives in the United States, having filmmakers from outside the country is, that's a whole nother level of what diversity really means, because it's a whole nother point of view. And so that global point of view, that global perspective, you know, diversity is not really only the color of your skin, you know? Diversity is understanding of one another, and regionally, that's a very important topic of diversity. So I think it's really cool, like, that literally you go down to, you know, Venezuela, you come up to Central America, Caribbean, and you're in Cuba. You go over to North America, and you're in Mexico or Mexico City. You come up to LA, you're in the US, and you go over to Spain, and you're in Europe. And tonight, literally, we are like a triangle of the globe that is represented within Latino and Hispanic culture, and I think that's super amazing. So yeah, it's really exciting.
I get a bunch of experiences, and I haven't even bought a plane ticket. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Tonight you get to watch and see stories literally from all over the world, and the stories are, some are just comedies, and some are like politically driven. Some are things that we want to, you know, that the filmmakers want to change and that a lot of us want to see change. There's so much passionate storytelling tonight and important storytelling tonight. Honestly, it's funny that this event is happening now.
Why?
Because it's just so needed. Like, these stories are so relevant to what's going on right now, and nothing was selected as part of this festival because of that, but it's just amazing to see something so current being told. And actually, you know, a lot of these films, they're newly released, but these are films that have been in conception for, you know, a couple of years. So to see something from a filmmaker and an artist that they sort of saw coming, or was a story that they saw that was needing to be told, and now it really needs to be told, it's really cool. It's really amazing.
It couldn't have come at a better time. Now, do you have any social media that you want to share with us?
So we would definitely advise you guys to go to our website. It's NFMLA, like NewFilmmakers LA, NFMLA.org. And if you go to NFMLA.org, you'll find all of our social media, but our handles are at NFMLA generally, so you can pretty much find us by just searching NewFilmmakers Los Angeles, NewFilmmakers LA, or NFMLA.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Larry, and congratulations on an amazing event.
Yeah, thank you so
Now, Mr. Lopez, you were just talking to me about how a lot of these filmmakers want to know how they can make their splash ocean, make it last out here. And what's some of the advice that you give them?
I think the biggest struggles for a filmmaker that's coming from Latin America, Spain, Brazil, is like having a staying power and impact here in the States, because there are so many content creators, directors here. Why would the industry pay attention to their shorts. So I think this is where New Filmmakers LA has an incredible role, because they're handpicking them, they're giving them a platform, and what better platform than to have the Academy, and then you're inviting writers, you're inviting agents, managers, industry people that can talk to them and see if they can advance their careers, or maybe take an option on their projects.
I love that. Now, at a time when authenticity sells, because people just want you to be yourself ultimately, why do you think they're having such a hard time sticking if they're from out of the country? That's a different experience completely.
I think it's really hard standing out, but you know what it is about having a calling card short is that if you have an incredible story, something that's rich, something that has high impact, Hollywood wants to see that. Exactly. So you have like a filmmaker like Guillermo del Toro with now The Shape of Water that's probably going to be nominated. And think about the last 3 directors that were honored with Best Picture or Best Director. Many of them were foreign born and many of them were Latino. So Cuarón, Iñárritu, we have a pretty good streak.
Now, would you identify yourself as a Hispanic man?
I identify as Latino. As Latino. I was born in Mexico, but I've been living pretty much my whole life in the States. So I'm part of the U.S. Latino experience, which is a pretty broad spectrum of experiences. It's very rich.
I love that, because I was going to ask you, how does it feel coming to a place where it's completely foreign to you and just having to do what you love here, making it work for yourself? What is that anxiety like for some of these producers and filmmakers?
I think what it is for most producers of color, many times in mainstream media, they already feel foreign, even if they were born here. Even Afro-Latinos, like from Washington Heights or Dominican, they feel like, wait a minute, does Hollywood really have a place for me? It feels like they think that I'm a fresh arrival. It feels very foreign. What happens after a while when you normalize inclusion and when you have stories where you see Afro-Latinos, Mexican-Americans, Puerto Ricans interacting, and you don't even think that they're Latinos, you're like, wow, these guys are really great. Then that's when we're advancing the narrative. That's when you know that those type of Latinos are part of the rich texture that makes up the U.S.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Lopez. Do you have any social media that you want to share?
Yes, of course. It's follow us at NALIP_ORG on Twitter, Instagram, and of course Facebook.
Okay, thank you so much and have a great night. Tonight's film festival was absolutely incredible. I met so many amazing international filmmakers, so make sure you stay tuned to MajorFilmEvents.com. You never know where we'll be next.